Okay, question 3. Okay, we first look at the table, look at the scale, and see what we actually want to draw. You can see that our y value from negative 50 to 30 and our x value from negative 4 to 4. So the x is kind of balanced, whereas the y is a bit lopsided, okay, a little bit lopsided lah. So this is what we do. So my negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, 1, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, whereas for the y, negative 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30. So you can see that actually this part here, we actually can write our answer. Okay, so I'm going to mark the intervals, okay, mark the points. Okay, I marked some points that are given in the table. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, which is not very balanced graph. Okay, you can see that it's not balanced. Okay, so I need to find out what are the P and the Q. So I'll do calculation. When P is equals to negative 1, so I do substitution and find out, when X is equals to negative 1, then P is equals to 20, I do the calculation. Then next I'm going to find out when Q is 19 minus 4 times 3 minus 3 times 3 square, which is 19 minus 12, 7. Wow, so it's going to be a negative number. Okay, so what is the number? Okay, I calculated the value of Q already. So when Q is when x equals to 3, do a substitution, and then I calculate it's negative 20. So now I found my part A, the P and the Q. Okay, you don't have to copy the table because the question did not ask you for the table. They just asked you to calculate the value of P and Q. Then part B is to draw this graph. Okay, so you plot all the points already. So now we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. We're going to add 2 more. Okay, P is when x is equal to negative 1, you have 20. Okay, and then Q is when x is equal to 3, you have negative 20. So this one is 20, this one is negative 20. So we now have more points now. So we're going to join them by a smooth curve. Okay, so you try to use pencil to sketch it first. If it's okay already, then you use a 2B pencil to draw over it. So this is a graph that I have done. Okay, so I'm going to label the graph. So this is y equals to 19 minus 4x minus 3x squared. So this is the graph. Okay, so graph. Okay, this is part B. Okay, then from your graph, find the maximum value of y and its corresponding value of x. So what's the maximum value of y? Now you look at this part here. Okay, you see that when this x here, you have this point on the same level. At the next x, you have the same point, same level. So the next one is this 2. It's supposed to be symmetrical graph, remember? So you see this one and this one. So if you bring up, you will see that these 2 are supposed to be the same level. Okay, and then you continue moving up. You can see that this point and this point are supposed to be on the same level. So you move this further out, okay, up, and also you can see that the highest point should be somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. So what is the x value? Okay, value. So you see just now we move this until here, right? So you can see that it's somewhere at about maybe somewhere here. Okay, so can we draw a line vertically downwards? And then what is the x value? Okay, so x value. So find the maximum value of y and the corresponding value of x. Okay, by drawing a suitable straight line on your same graph, solve the equation. Okay, so we can do a little bit of calculation if you want to. For example, you can see that from this point to this point, okay, from this point to this point, if you move on, you find the midpoint of these 2 points. Midpoint of these 2 points. So it is about this point, 0.7, negative 0.7. We will see that it's maybe about 20, not even 1. So you can say we estimate 20.5. So that's the maximum value of y and the corresponding value of x. So this is part C. Okay, so maximum value of y is maybe 20.5, and then at where? At x equals to negative 0. Maybe 7. Okay, negative 0.7. Yes, okay, this graph, I think at most you can read up to 2 decimal places, or you can say 6.9 or 6.7 or whatever lah. Okay, you can read up to two decimal places. Okay, then the last part. Okay, how do you make use of this graph to find the solution of 2 equations? Okay, I'm going to write it on the other side. Okay, so we have here part D. Okay, by drawing a suitable straight line, solve the following equation for x between negative 4 to 4. Okay, I have 19 minus 4x minus 3x squared, which is actually the expression, the quadratic expression of the graph. Okay, that equals to 15 minus 2x. That means what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the line of y equals to 15 minus 2x. Okay, to draw the line y equals to 15 minus 2x, we know that the y-intercept is at 15, which is 15 here. So if this is 15, we need 7.5, which is very far away. So we are not able to find the x-intercept. So what we do is we may want to substitute the value. For example, let's say when x is equals to 4. Okay, when x equals to 4, you have 15 minus 8, which is 7. So 4 and 7. Okay, so you're going to join this point to this point and cut the curve. So this is a line of y equals to 15 minus 2x. Okay, so they meet at 2 points. One point is here. And then another 1 point is here. So you got to estimate. So we may want to say this one, the solution, okay, the solution is x is equals to negative 1.50 or x equals to 0.85. Okay, second part. You have 1/5 times 3x plus 4 equals to 5 over x. We multiply 5x to both sides. So we're going to have x times 3x plus 4 equals to 5 times 5, which gets you 3x squared plus 4x equals to 25. But what we have is 19 minus 4 minus 3x squared. So can we change this to minus 4x minus 3x Okay, and can we write a 19 here and a negative 6 here? So you can say that together when you add them up, it is still 25. Okay, it's still 25. Okay, now so when this one you rewrite it, it still get back this one. So this is actually, this is actually the curve, okay, and then we have to add the line of y equals to negative 6. Y equals to negative 6. This is y equals to negative 6. So this is y equals to negative 6. So here they cut at 2 points also. Okay, 1 point is here, another 1 point is here. Okay, so when we read these two graphs, we can say that the solution x is equals to negative 3.55 or x is equals to, this is maybe about 2.35. Okay, so that's the solution for the whole equation. Sorry, that's the solution for the whole question. Okay, let me show you the whole thing from bottom up, up, and up. Okay, go and do your graph.